All right, good people, good people. We are back. Hopefully, we sound a lot better than the first time.
That is prayerfully so.
Yeah, prayerfully so.
Yeah.
Good people. Again, thank y'all for rocking with us. You listen to the Mega Quan Show, and he is Mega. I am Quan,
Absolutely.
and it's another Tuesday edition of the Mega Quan Show. We sound good?
We apologize for the technical difficulties.
Definitely apologize for that. So I guess we'll get back into the most important question because you was about to tell us, what are you smoking?
Yes. The Rose of Sharon is by Southern Draw.
Gotcha.
And I am another Drew Estate stick line.
Of course. And like I said before, because we have a special guest tonight, I decided to go to my old faithful, my favorite,
the Liga
Provider number 9. Okay, that is my cigar of choice. Good people, if you would share and like and share, it doesn't cost a thing.
And tonight's drinks are brought to us by Bullet.
That's right.
Pre-made old-fashioned cocktails.
That's true.
Okay.
Like us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. All our shows go on there at the end of the evening or by in the morning. So yeah.
Once again, this show is sponsored by the University of Bad Decisions.
Yes. Oh man. Anyway, good people. So we're gonna jump into it. It feels a little different not having the music.
I know, but we've had it before and not known, and so this time at least we know.
That's true. That's true. That's true. We sound good, production manager?
Okay, we sounded great.
Okay, we sounded great.
Y'all let us know that we sound okay, please.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Now we're good to go.
Thank you for coming to check back in with us.
So if you will, like and share and like, and we appreciate it.
Tell your mama, tell your sisters, tell your daddy.
Might learn something on today's show.
Happy Father's Day.
My brother, happy Father's Day.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Absolutely, man.
It was a good Juneteenth also.
Yeah, we had we had official Juneteenth holiday.
We did.
Can you imagine?
Official.
Yeah.
Let's make sure. Did you share it?
I did.
Did you share the new one? I shared the new one.
Did you share it?
Hopefully everybody shared it.
Absolutely. I know they be out here for us.
Let's see. I think people shared it, so I think we're good. Oh, that's all it's going to show me. Great. Wonderful. All right, so let's get to these sports, good people, because I got some good stuff to talk about, but I want to get to our guests, so I'm going to run through these.
Oh, but wait. Let's just recap. We had a great show last week or 2 weeks ago.
No, we recap later on. See, you messing up.
Oh, let me
follow
the list. Got it.
We got a whole big list.
Got it.
A 65-inch list.
I'm following the agenda. It is biggest day.
Yeah, I'm just saying, how you messing up the flow? Right. All right, here we go. NBA, Golden State Warriors won, so you won. You got that. I went for Boston. Yep. It's all good. They won a 7th.
I'm wearing Boston green today.
Look at you, see? They won a 7th NBA title. It is
no 4th.
It's the 4th?
4th.
You sure?
4th.
Positive?
Yeah. The coach has like 7.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
what's he saying?
The NBA drafts are this Thursday. Starts at 8 p.m. at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I'm excited about that.
See who's something in Brooklyn, huh?
Always. Brooklyn always holding it down. NFL, don't forget preseason starts in less than 60 days. August 11th is preseason, and then regular season is September the 8th. Baseball.
Oh my goodness, baseball.
That's right.
It's been interesting.
It is.
At least in Atlanta.
My team is still number 1 in the American League. The Yankees, Astros, Blue Jays, Twins, and then the Cleveland Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians.
That's right.
They're no longer you know what? Okay.
Look, you should have seen me writing it. I had to write the whole thing, Cleveland Guardians, because I was confused.
All of that.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
National League, Mets, Dodgers, Padres, Braves, and number 4 they playing tonight here in Atlanta. And the Brewers. MLS, we got good old soccer kicking off because why? What's going to be here in 2026?
The World Cup.
The World Cup, yes.
One
of the games. The semifinals is going to be here. Yep, I remember. I sent it to y'all. Semifinals. But anyway, in East we got New York City FC. Then we got the New York Red Bull, and then we got Philly. And in the West we got LA FC. We got Real Salt Lake, and then we got Austin FC. And like I said, I'm gonna keep it short, but I'm going to talk about my F1 racing.
Okay.
Because my Red Bull team is number one.
They done stepped their game up.
This year, they are whooping tail, and we are number one.
Okay.
Number one, then Ferrari, then Mercedes. And actually, I know a lot of people support Hamilton. First time at the podium this season. So great job to them. They was actually in Canada. But speaking of Canada, last week your boy Drake dropped an album. People are talking about it. It's crazy.
Oh, he did? I didn't notice.
Oh, yeah. He dropped an album last week. Boy, oh, boy, did he.
What was his album about? Is it hitting?
That ain't what the people say.
Uh-oh.
The people are saying something totally different. People are,
Drake, what you doing, sir?
They in their feelings about it. They are not feeling it.
He's singing. That's what he's doing.
The whole album.
Oh, no.
The whole album. He is going.
I heard it's like a EDM type of dance.
It's dance. But speaking of dance and EDM and clubby sounds, Beyonce dropped a jewel on us last night.
You're not gonna say nothing bad about Beyonce, right?
The
Beehive will come after you.
Nope.
Don't do it.
I wasn't.
Okay, good.
I wasn't.
All right.
I was gonna leave it right there, but she got a new song that people are loving. It's called "Break My Soul," and she is trending number 2.
She dropped the video with it, right?
I'm not sure.
No. Now we don't know nothing. Okay.
Yeah. See, I didn't research that part.
I just know she got the song. You're right. It's all good.
There we go, and that's where I kept it. Okay. Beyonce song last night. Break My Soul.
She's about to be number 1. Don't worry.
Yeah.
She ain't number 1 just yet, but she about to be.
Yeah, but you know,
the Beehive does their job every time.
Yeah, we gonna leave it right there. That's good old. That's good old Beyonce. Good old Beyonce. But shout out to Drake and Beyonce.
Yeah, absolutely. They both dropped new music.
That's right.
Awesome.
Good stuff. So being that we had a little technical difficulties, let's talk about our guest last week. We had Squirt go live last week.
Squirt go live. What up,
hey,
thing?
You know what?
If y'all missed that, go back. Just when this show finishes and after the after show, y'all go back and watch the last show because it was hilarious. And I'm sorry if you missed the after show last week because it's probably one of the most banana ones we've ever had.
Listen, I don't know what y'all be doing. If y'all don't, check out our Zooms after show, y'all are missing a treat. If you want to get real information and all the goodness and the good stuff, that's where you need to be. I just realized y'all smoking and I'm not. Ain't that something?
That's why you're starting. It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so
by the way, the boy is funny. Whenever he's performing, y'all should go check him out. Follow him on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you see him out there, because the boy is hilarious.
He's funny.
He made us laugh over here. That's for sure.
But because I thought he was talking about my shirt, he said, "No, that's a lot of shirts." He's hilarious. And shout out to all the people, all his supporters and friends that was on the show. I mean, that tuned into the show as well as joined us for Zoom.
Yep. And since we are running a little bit behind everybody, we are going to skip over Black History.
No, Black History is Juneteenth.
Okay,
That is our Black History.
We had Juneteenth, a whole holiday. And actually, you actually had 2 days because you had to celebrate it on Sunday, and then you get to come back and have another cookout on Monday.
Some people had off on Monday.
Well, I feel sorry for them companies. We should riot, protest right now for them. Let's go.
There you go. See, here you go. Starting. But you know what? In Beyonce's song, she said something about letting go of your job.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
Man,
see,
right.
I know. Anyway.
Thank you, Beyonce.
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully these people don't listen to everything you say, because boy, oh boy.
They're going to get us all in trouble. I promise you.
All of us. So listen, let me get to what's important. Let me introduce our guest today.
Ooh. We got a great guest. I love it.
We do.
I've been looking forward to this all week. I promise you.
Yes. Our guest today is none other than Master Seykou Nia. He is head of House of Nia. He is a Leatherman. Hopefully he's going to explain that to us.
That's what they call him, Leatherman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that like the Lobsterman?
You know what?
I'm not gonna.
Nope. Because we
let it go.
Yep.
Keep going.
Okay. So with no further ado,
no disrespect, Seykou. No disrespect.
Right. to no further ado, we're gonna bring in our guest today. Let's see.
Oh, please don't remove him.
That was close, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I almost hit the wrong button, but it's one of them technical days. Brother Seykou. Let's see. Let's bring him on.
All right. I'm looking forward to
House of Nia.
All right. Seykou, you are here with us on the Mega Quan Show.
There he is.
Oh my goodness. Look at this setup he has.
How you doing, my brother? We cannot hear you right now.
Uh-oh.
Speak for us.
Hello?
Oh, we don't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Hold on. Yeah, we have. You can hear him? You can hear him. Oh. Well, that's weird.
Okay.
He can hear you, but we can't.
Why is that ain't gonna work? Look to see where we are.
People hear me.
Hold on. We gonna figure this one out. This is funny. Hold on, good brother. Wow.
1 second.
Say something for us.
Something for us.
I don't understand how you can.
Wow.
What is going on? Why are we having these technical difficulties today?
You know what? We just gonna have to
trying to
do
kill
it the old-fashioned way.
We'll log in on the phone and listen.
Yeah, because
the people on live can hear them though, right? Y'all can let us know if y'all can hear them. We're gonna log on the phone and we'll do it that
hard
way.
up if you can hear me.
We're gonna do a bootleg style. What? Like we used to record off the radio.
Yeah, everything is up. We're all good. This is
that part. There we go.
There we
talk
go.
again.
Hello?
Yay! There we go.
Let me tell y'all,
computers,
they're not that difficult. They really
and Major says hello. She's not feeling well, but she says
hello, Major.
Yes. She's being the hand today.
There we go.
She was a tribute to the hand.
There we go. So, brother Seykou, Master Seykou, please introduce yourself to the people.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Seykou Nia in my community. I am head of household of the House of Nia, as I heard on the intro. Behind me, over my right shoulder, screen left, is my house sigil. You see that emblem that signifies my presence in the leather community. It's also my stamp on this way of life. Leather is both a community and it's also a life choice for many people. It can be either one or it can be nothing at all. Some people use leather as fetish, which is perfectly fine. But when I speak of leather, I'm talking about the community and the history of the people that choose to engage in what, to boil it down to one sentence, it's an act of sexual rebellion. It's a freedom to love and live and partner and surround yourself with chosen family in a way that you choose, in a way that goes against the dominant culture.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. I see you got that hat on, sir. Tell us about the hat.
So again, for those fans, I know there's many fans of the Mega Quan Show that have seen me before. They're usually seeing me like this or like this.
You usually have a robe on. So.
I'm dressed in some of my standard leather attire. That being a leather vest, a leather hat. The specific hat is a century cap. There's a tradition of bestowing recognition from your peers. Again, kind of a rite of passage. So you introduced me as Master Seykou. I was received into the leather community as master from a person of the tradition of placing hats upon someone's head. Master Tano of Washington, D.C., but of Puerto Rico. He is Puerto Rican. I'm not going to call him an American, indigenous American from this continent. He is Puerto Rican. He will always be Puerto Rican. He has the heaviest Puerto Rican accent you've ever heard. He refuses.
And I was corrected, Master Seykou. I meant cover, not hat. My apologies.
No. But again, I'm referring it to as a hat because people know what I'm talking about. And again, the hat is a century cap. There's a mirror cap, which is that tradition for those that embrace it. And they bestow that hat upon someone they recognize as exhibiting aspects of mastery. So it's not just I announce myself, hey, I have somebody I'm engaged in an MS relationship with, so I'm to be received as a master. This is the community coming forward and saying they receive me as a master, and I was covered as a heterosexual person by a gay Leatherman of that tradition. So I take that to heart, and I hold that deeply within my heart, because there's not a lot of people that can say that they were actually covered, AKA the hat was placed upon their head by someone of that tradition.
Right.
Even though you don't identify as gay or as of that tradition. So it's an honor to have, but mine's different because I don't like co-opting people's history.
I understand. I got you. Okay.
Understood. So we see this flag behind you. Tell us about the flag.
So in this leather community, there's a flag that signifies the leather community, and it's red, black, white, alternating stripes with a red heart. Tony de Blasi created it. And I honestly, when he created it, it was a big pushback. Like, why does this flag get to represent the leather community? He was integral in Mall. I'm sorry, not Mall, in IML, which is International Mr. Leather, a leather competition that's held in Chicago. People push back against it, but today it's accepted widely as the flag of the leather community.
Okay.
Well, the dominant leather community is an American community.
Okay.
And guess what? There's a lot of people of color, BIPOC people, Black and Indigenous people of color, Black people in the community. And, you know, we always want our standard. So a leather woman, Taisha Best, came up with this concept as the POC leather flag. And you see, instead of blue, we replaced the blue stripes that are in the traditional leather flag with brown stripes to signify our people in this community. So I am actually inside of my dungeon, and in my dungeon flies my flag created by one of my people of the leaf, Taisha.
Gotcha. You said POC. I will take it as people of color.
I will interchange POC, BIPOC, and Black, because when I'm talking about Black, I'm talking about Black. When I'm talking about people of color, I'm talking about in the sense that when that term was developed, it was made to include everybody of color other than Black people, in addition to BIPOC, which includes Black people.
Gotcha. See? Learn something new.
Tell me what's BIPOC?
Black and Indigenous, AKA Native Americans, but also Native Australians, Native New Zealanders. Any place that they have a Native people, usually those people are of color when they're colonized. So we are including all the hues, all the people darker than blue, all of the people of the rainbow, the other rainbow.
Okay, I feel you. Gotcha. So y'all got leather. There's a leather community that's popping in New Zealand.
There's a leather community popping everywhere. You should see what these Aussies do. Remember, in Australia, the flies can kill you, the snakes can kill you, the spiders can kill you. So yeah, you think they don't live on the edge? Alaska has a great community, Alaska, and you don't think they play hard when it's cold for 6 months and it's only sunny for 6 months?
Yeah,
I believe that.
I believe it.
That's awesome.
So tell us about some of your props. I want to make sure I use the right terminology about the items in your dungeon.
Oh, the same things you see in the background. So
yes.
this is what's called.
I see a whole X over there.
That's not for RIP DMX. That's not for DMX. This is what's called a St. Andrew's cross. You'll find that in most dungeon places. It's utilized as a bracer for people to engage in impact play. Impact play is anything that includes an item striking another person or bare hand striking another person. That is an S&M tool that we employ to make sure someone is positioned upright, inverted, however you want to get them on there, but to make sure they're not moving around. Me personally, I get it how I live. Like I said, I came from the dirt. So I started with, hey, you see that wall? Go stand on it.
Pull up on the wall.
Hold it. But again, in the leather community, many of us engage in things like alternative forms of play, alternative forms of love, S&M.
Can you explain S&M real quick?
Sadomasochism is a part of the BDSM acronym, which is bondage, dominance or submission, or sadomasochism, BDSM. I also use the M and the S for master slave, authority-based relationships. Dominant submissive is also used as an acronym. So the S&M, the sadomasochistic forms of interactions, that's one of the tools of the trade. If you could see, there's chains hanging from that. There's a couple floggers at the top. Your boy do all them things, man. I see. I know you on Facebook, so all that quote unquote white people ish.
Right.
So I was just about to ask you specifically. I'm like, I know y'all have a big community, in
everywhere,
fetish, BDSM.
Yeah.
I know there's a big people of color community involved in that.
Right.
But do you find that they express themselves as well as white people?
I was waiting to see how you was going to come out with this.
After Juneteenth, you're supposed to say it like with your chest, like
right. That's what I was waiting. I want to see how you was going to say it.
Yeah, that's correct. You're right. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm not embarrassed to say it. White people. I want to know.
Now, mind you, we are talking about alternative lifestyle communities. We talk about people that live on the edge, and we tipping around the term white people. But we got white comrades and co-conspirators.
Sure.
And I say that because an ally is somebody that says, I'm with you. And then when people start getting shot and going to jail, the ally be like, they went that way.
Right.
But we have a lot of comrades, AKA I'm down. And when the blicking start, I'm blicking with you. And co-conspirators, AKA when something goes down, I pull my truck up and we getting out of here together. And there's a lot of those in this community, and shout out to them that are watching, that are tuning in, because we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. But I'm blessed to have a heritage and a lineage, unlike most.
Okay.
I say that stating I'm a part of a family that's, for one, matriarchal.
Okay.
So the head of my family, the grand dame of my leather family, is a female, the illustrious Mistress Mir, who has been doing this before doing this was popular, before it was cool, when you had to write to the back of magazines.
Whoa.
To try and interact with the Black Dame or dominatrix. That's how far back Mistress Mir goes.
Gotcha.
And then we have Mistress Max Rules, the Max Rules, the illustrious Max Rules. We have in our family Goddess Indigo, the wonderful Goddess Indigo, who was owning dungeons with Mistress Max Rules. Back before, people really knew what it was, they already was having dungeons. We have the wonderful Mama Vi, who actually was owned by as a servant, aka slave, which I'm sure y'all gonna ask me about in a minute, by Mistress Mir. We have the wonderful Goddess Lakshmi, out of Detroit, who's in my family. These are people that are in my family. These are the mothers of my family. Most leather houses and families are headed by men. But again, I'm Black and I'm in a Black family. So who holds down most, I'm sorry to say it, we're gonna say it. Who holds down most Black families?
The woman.
Absolutely.
Right. And I'm in a matriarchal family. And my mentor, Mr. Blue, the head of household of the House of Blue, and his Blue Frost, which is my brother and sister who were my mentors in this journey. You know, we all belong into a matriarchal lineage, including my family Mastress.
Okay.
Chatre.
Okay.
You know what I find very interesting right now? That we just celebrated Juneteenth. And that was about freedom. The last slaves being free. And now we're talking about making more slaves right now. Just saying, it's very interesting to me.
But understand this, let's break that down. So, okay, a lot of people have that misunderstanding because, again, I am leather, but I'm also MS. MS stands for master slave, which means that, you know, you have a governance person and you have a serving person.
Okay.
And mind you, I happen to be a male who identifies as a master, but I just told you I belong to a matriarchal lineage. That means our grand man, Max Rule, we not led by a follower. She's a leader. She is a master, right? Master-slave relationships and authority-based relationships are not gender-specific. They are not heteronormative.
Okay.
So it is for those people who are born with the innate ability and self-refinement to lead, and those people of consenting age and personal introspection who are inclined to serve. So we deal with a concept that I first learned at MTTA under the teaching of Master Tano.
You have to tell us what MTTA is, though.
MTTA is an acronym that stands on its own now. It used to stand for Master Tano's Training Academy.
Okay.
But the name was just shortened to MTTA Academy now. So they don't go by the Master Tano's Training Academy, an acronym. But in that forum, I learned that these authority-based relationships are about responsibility and surrender between consenting adults. So when people look at me as a Black man and they look at my properties who are Black persons or other persons that want to come serve me that are non-Black, and they look at it and they say, how can you be in master slave? You know, isn't this term slave demeaning? Well, I ain't like them white folks that you identify with the term master. I ain't walked down the streets of Denver and hit somebody over the head and was like, now you my slave and you in my basement. They were like right over there. They went to another continent and kidnapped Africans,
right,
and brought them here through the triangular trade system across the Middle Passage to create enslaved Africans. I don't like the term slave. Slave is a term that I use for my community. When we got here, we're kidnapped. We're the children of kidnapped Africans and the grandchildren of kidnapped Africans. We wasn't slaves until they threw us through Jamaica and other slave breaking points, and they made slaves. But when some of us got here, we was just Africans in America,
right?
And we became told that we were slaves. Consensual consensual master slave dynamics exist between people who, again, they assume complete and total responsibility over the lives, the mental welfare, the personal development, the kind of debaucherous forms of gratification that they enjoy.
So wait a second, before you keep going, hold on, because we can go on and on with this, and we really want people to ask their questions and stuff, but we're not going to do it on this platform. As y'all can see, Master Seykou Nia is not in studio with us. He's in another state. So we are on Zoom, and what we're going to do is, did you post it, the link?
Let's do that.
Steve or the production manager is going to post the link to the Zoom. And what we're
He
gonna
lying,
do?
y'all. He got this all this sneaky, freaky shit you see behind me, is right on the other side of the room from him. He just uses plausible deniability. I'm the slave. I'm trapped in his basement.
We was trying to use it out earlier.
Ah, dang it! He's telling.
I do just want to ask one quick question. The people who serve you now, you guys have an agreement. Is that a written agreement?
So again, everything would be. So my house colors is blue and white, which emulate the colors of the original flag. It also reflects on the colors of my my mentor's house, Mr. Blue, in homage to him. Also because forget what you feel, Dallas Cowboys for life.
Oh yeah, we gotta go now.
We're done. It's over. Okay.
Also, reflective in the organization that we built and fostered. I was a co-founding house along with 3 other core houses, the Leather Houses of Color Coalition. We all have, again, the blue, the black, the white, and the red, the leather pride flag in our symbol. We endeavor to be a living representation of those that dare to live and love free. Again, leather is a walking, talking act of political, sexual, social rebellion. Because you don't get to tell us how we love, how we play, who we partner with, the relationship structures that we create, and what we call ourselves. Again, some people would rebel against the term master and slave, but
it ain't for them.
No, it's master. All those people that rebel against that term, what you say every time you go to church and pray? Our Lord, what?
Our Lord and Savior.
No, that ain't what's in the book. It says our Lord and Master.
Right. You're right. 100%.
That's what it says.
Seykou, quick question. Master Seykou. How, if you wanted to be found, how can people find you?
Well, y'all can find me right here on Facebook. I am Seykou Nia, SeykouNia. And how I got that name is a whole story. I'm also Seykou Nia on Instagram. Again, SeykOU, not dash dot SeykOU.
That ain't you, right?
Dot dash. That's my old hacked account. If y'all follow that account, please be careful. You can find my page here on Facebook, The House of Nia. You can find The House of Nia on Instagram. You can also find Surrender and Mastery, which gets into what we do and how we do it, which is ran by my major domo, my alpha slave, major domo slave, Sassy Nikki Nia. You got to say the whole word like a pen.
That's right. That's right. That's our people right there.
Tell her we missed her.
All right. So listen, good people, we are about to say goodbye to Master Seykou because we have people in the waiting room. That means people are ready to talk to you, my brother.
It's after show.
We are going to do it. We about to send you over to the waiting room as well, and we're going to get out of here. Did you want to say one last thing?
I did.
Okay.
There's so much to encapsulate about the leather lifestyle. People, there's a leather life choice, a leather life path, a leather lifestyle. If you're interested in learning more, please follow us over to the after session. I'm going to be drinking more Dos Artes tequila. We're going to go into the lounge and smoke cigars, but most importantly, we're going to talk about things like the leather and leaf Kenya.
Yes, leather and leaf Kenya.
And be sure to share that
you come to the after show. So come to the after show.
There you go.
You may share that same Zoom link with all your community as well if they want to join you in the after show.
We thank you again, brother, and we will be right over. Good people. Hey man, that was a good show.
I love talking to Seykou all the time.
Hey man, you know we're gonna have 1,000 questions. But the only way they can get the questions answered, they come over to the Zoom.
You should.
So, the link is in there now. The link is in there. We are about to head on over. Y'all be blessed. Stay up and see y'all in 2 weeks. Don't forget, every other week, the show has been sponsored today by the University of Bad Decisions.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, check us out every other week. That means
we'll be right back at you.
July 5th.
Oh man, right after the holiday.
That's right. All right, good people. God bless.